Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode number 31 of the Subscription Podcast. I'm Paul Chambers, and I am honored to be joined here again with Christopher Michael George.
Feels good. Feels good to be back.
You came into the last episode and demanded your seat back from Louie.
And look what happened.
And
the people talk.
Listen, it's right here in the comments from the last episode. At John M. Roman says, bring Chris back on the show and also have him buy you all a Vision Pro.
Okay, well, we said the more like the show if you want me back, and we probably had the most likes.
And yeah, it was tremendous. Actually, view count has declined slightly since you've left the show.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. But you guys clearly needed me to come in and help, and you gave me a bigger contract.
You're here. Louie took a vacation, and we worked your agreement out with your agent. Yep. I was so glad because you were playing hardball.
Yeah.
You wanted a more comfortable seat. We got you a more comfortable seat. And
makeup artist before.
Makeup artist and more talk time.
My snacks that I needed, my crunch bar.
Snacks.
And yeah, this might be a one and done though. So to see how today's episode goes.
So speaking of demands, you're a rich dude, so I want to ask you.
What?
I saw about early February, Ron Shaw tweeted out, who has a membership at ZZ's Club? I'd like to offer my friendship and come with you. No idea what he was talking about with ZZ's Club. So then I Google it, and ZZ's Club is a private member-based restaurant in New York that is exclusive to, you can only go there.
Sick.
It's like a dinner club
They
or
have one
whatever.
here?
Supper club. No, they don't have one here. But so New York, it costs, the initiation fee is $20,000 and the annual fee is $10,000.
Wow.
Would you do it?
Depends who goes.
Okay, so for you, it's one of those like, I'll become a member if other people are members?
Well, no, it depends if I think that there's good networking opportunity in there, and or like what's the ambience look like? Is it truly that exclusive? Is that experience worth it? Yeah, I'd consider it. I do like exclusivity. So
do you see that with like gyms, some of those high-end gyms like Equinox or whatever, you know, that you get with your Amex Black Card? You can get a membership there. You can pay $1 bajillion a year. Is that kind of the same way? Like, it's worth it for you, like a Detroit Athletic Club?
This is like a country club almost, right?
This members club, ZZ's?
Yeah, right. It's like a country club. You usually use country clubs for eating and then golf and like some of the other perks. But it's like exclusivity. It's that membership. It's that walk in like, hey, Mr. George. Like if they like that experience is probably what it's like there.
You think they'd actually call you Mr. George?
They should.
That's only if you pay the $30,000
No, but like
fee.
if I was building that out,
yeah,
that's how my hosts would greet the guests as they walked in.
By like a proper,
like they would have pictures of every single member. They would know them all by name. They would all know their face when they walked in. They didn't need to come up and say, "What's your name?" No, hey, Mr. George, it looks like you arrived early.
Welcome back.
Your table is almost ready.
Wow.
That's how I would present.
No,
that
you
experience.
would know Mr. George usually shows up early and table's ready.
Yes.
Because.
And my drink that I drink is there, sitting
at
waiting.
the table.
And the waiter might come and say, "Are we having the same, Mr. George? Or are you looking to have something different tonight?" And they'll be like, "I noticed you have a different guest today." Just kidding.
Another date. Huh?
Another day, yes.
This is your fourth time here this week.
This week.
With somebody new. And then she walks out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she'll stick around because she realizes like.
But they'll be prepped. The hosts will be prepped.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, he's bringing Jessica this time.
Okay. So.
That's all jokes. That was all jokes.
No, it wouldn't be Jessica. It'd be Katie.
One woman man.
So you'd make that investment from like a business standpoint. You see the value in the membership on that side. And I think that makes sense. That makes total sense. What about you, Bradley? Would you join ZZ's for $10,000 a year?
No,
what?
I wouldn't. And it's just price. I mean, I'd have to learn a little bit more about how cool it is. You know, I want to be cool, but I don't have enough money to be cool yet.
Okay,
so it's just
let's say you did have the budget. You did have the budget for it.
And this is only in New York, so I'd have to live in New York. So let's say I live in New York as well, and I have the money, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Bradley's thinking about it. I like that.
Probably not.
You're a three-piece suit kind of guy.
No, yes. I mean, I think that's really cool. I think like the fanciness of that would be really, really cool. But I kind of already have like a kind of community of friends to hang around. I don't feel like I need to have another, group. But it's cool. I mean, like to take someone out and like impress someone every now and then, that would be cool. But I wouldn't do a monthly. No.
Okay, so let's shift then to a more cost-effective membership, because the other thing that's been in the news lately is Target is weighing a paid membership program akin to Amazon Prime. Now, this one's probably going to be a little more palatable, maybe $150 a year. It's looking at could incorporate Shipt its delivery business. It's looking for a way to reverse its sales declines. I mean, do you think this could be a little bit of like a little golden goose for Target that they could explore and could change things?
It depends what their perks are. What's the perks of this program?
Well, you tell me. What do you think the perfect Target membership looks like?
It's funny because when we were at NRF, I sat right next to that VP at Target. We talked about this.
Okay.
Here's the thing about Target, in my opinion. Target can't compete with Amazon. Target's value prop is their experience of people going. People like to shop at Target. They just like that environment. They've built that brand, that experience. You go to Target to buy one thing, you walk out with 15.
Yeah.
Right? You don't shop on Amazon. You buy. You know what you're looking for. You're buying it, right? Now, I'm thinking that maybe some sort of Target perk could be the Target branded products have discounts. Okay. And outside of that, I don't know why anybody goes to. I don't go to Target. Why does your wife go to Target? You don't go to Target.
I'll go there and take the kids there from time to time.
Why?
But you're right. It's typically see way more moms walking around than dads, and I'll go there to shop. But I'd go there instead of Walmart. But I like the amenities of Walmart Plus. Yeah. And it has nothing to do with the Walmart store. It's just I don't know. There's just a different feeling at Target.
Yeah, no, Target's definitely different.
It's just different products. It's a little bit more higher end. Walmart's more value based.
I don't think it's different products.
No, it is.
Maybe the home and goods.
It is like there's like exclusive Lego sets at Target. They do more like exclusives. They have more of their own brand. I don't know, but like I use Walmart Plus a ton right now.
Yeah, but they also have like fuel there, right? So you get discounts on fuel. Is that what it is at Walmart? They have discounts on fuel? They just make that up.
They do have that. They have Paramount Plus.
Yeah, Paramount Plus.
But I think overall Walmart has a better like online experience to me. I've been seeing, I don't know why, like here, the free shipping and stuff like that. So like
when you think about Target, it's like a mini version of all the household needs, right? It's got a small home goods section, but it's not as big as home goods.
Right.
It's got a small grocery section, but it's not as big as a big grocery store. It's got a small toy section, not as big as like a Toys R Us or Think Toys. When you think of Walmart, they're big on everything, right? They got a big grocery section, but it's at value. They got a big toy section, it's on value. They got a big home goods section, it's on value. Target's more confined, less options, but nice options, right?
What if Target flipped it totally and made it like Costco? You couldn't get in without a membership card.
It's too small.
What do you mean it's too small?
The locations are too small. Costco's huge.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you're saying just like that?
You couldn't get into the Target without a paid membership.
I think you would lose.
You would?
Yeah.
Why? It's more exclusive.
I don't even know what Target has besides some convenience being 1 mile from my house when I need something.
Should we go right now? Should we, Bradley, want to pause it and we'll just go?
I legitimately have no reason to walk into a Target unless it's a time crunch situation.
Okay. What about you, Bradley?
What would Target offer that would be any different besides just the fact that it's exclusive now?
I think you're looking at
Costco is a wholesale, which is nice. That's different than Target.
Look what Kroger's doing with their Kroger Boost program. They've got free delivery, free same day delivery. They have extra fuel points. They have other things in there. And then the other thing is CVS recently changed their Care Pass to be called Extra Care Plus. So CVS always had their free Extra Care membership, which Target does have. They're free, like Target, whatever, red card, or you just join. And then now CVS, they've rebranded the Care Pass to be Extra Care Plus. And Extra Care Plus comes with all the basic, like, birthday rewards, stuff like that, but you get free same day delivery, free shipping, free pharmacy delivery, which is pretty impressive. The pharmacist helpline. And then the cool thing they offer is a $10 monthly bonus reward. And I think more programs should be modeling after this, where Extra Care Plus, you pay $5 to join it and you get $10. It's like Kohl's Cash. It's driving you back into the store.
Yeah.
So things that are going to create like more loyalty. I mean, McDonald's came out the other day and said they're driving towards 250 members, and they're 250 million members to the loyalty program in the next 5 years. And they see that people that use their app and their loyalty program are twice as likely to buy from them.
Yeah.
And so I think like these programs, whether they're paid or unpaid, I think can introduce better loyalty.
They create loyalty for sure. I'm more thinking on the target, like how do they create more loyalty? I think it's got to be discount on certain products, free delivery, some of the basics, but also if they have their own, like Costco has Kirkland, whatever Target's version of that is, they should offer a discount on that.
Yeah.
Everyday savings.
I think it's like Good to Great or something, or good.
And then maybe if they team up with other streaming services, that could be helpful.
Yeah.
But like Target, but I don't know. Target's value prop is this like, it's the ambience of a Target.
Yeah, it's wandering around without your kids, or
it's like it's just like if the environment is just different than the other places.
Yeah.
Right? Like you walk into a Home Goods, fairly empty. Like I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but it's not like there's hundreds of customers in there. But like Target, it's like it feels like it has a lot, but not too many people. And you could go to Target and get everything you need from your house. You don't have to go anywhere else but Target.
What if you got like a special blue cart when you walked in instead of the red cart? So it'd be like everybody would know you're exclusive member.
No, nope.
And the blue cart's bigger.
Nope.
Fit more stuff in it.
Or personal shopper.
Personal shopper would be nice.
Walks around with you, not enough. No.
I think, look at there's something to be said for concierge. Like, hey, if you need a birthday gift.
Yeah.
Because that's like, we have these moments of panic in my house all the time where it's like, oh my gosh, we have this coming up. I need a birthday gift. And I feel like AI can start to do this now. Like if you could go into the Target app and say, I need, Logan has 100 days tomorrow. I need 100 things to put on his shirt, put on his shirt, or I need a shirt that says 100 on it.
Yeah.
Can you find it for me? Put it in my cart and get it ready for me to pick it up.
Or what's even better is like, hey, I'm throwing a birthday party in 2 weeks. Can you get me for 20 people, get all the things I need?
What do I need?
And it gets the paper plates
and
the cups and the balloons.
Yeah, load it all up.
Load it all up for you.
That's a fun one.
That's a fun one.
That's a really good one.
Yep. I'm always here with good ideas. That's why I'm back on. I'm back in action. That's why I'm back in action.
He's back, baby. Kind of speaking of the growth that we're seeing in subscription out here right now, Shopify full court press on subscriptions. Yeah. They started trialing this at their last release this past summer, where they lightly rolled out Shopify Subscriptions, native built-in subscription app into their software. Now that's a wide release to everybody with the latest winter edition pushed out. What's your take on this?
I mean, I don't know how it's affecting their partners, right? Like Recharge and Bold and the other partner programs.
They've always said like that's baseline.
Yeah. So it's like an entry level into subscription.
And by correction, sorry, by that I mean what they are doing is baseline, not recharging those guys.
Yeah.
They're way beyond that.
I think I think Shopify is going to just try to take over the whole e-commerce experience. So they're one product that has all the plugins already built.
So
in.
that's a sentiment out there among some merchants, because I started, I kind of read the thread on Harley posts this out there, and a lot of people chime in and they start saying like some of the D2C merchants say just give it time. They're eventually going to overrun all their plugin people and not fair, and why are they doing this? And I get that they want to control more of the checkout experience, but also we've seen this in the past. Like Shopify has built-in native like email app stuff, but it's not as good as Klaviyo.
No.
It's not as good as some of the other ones. They have built-in reviews and things, but it's not as good as Yotpo.
Yep.
Some others. So like, I don't think they're going to surpass, or they're looking to pass up. I think they're just looking to create more options for people to get started. And once you build out that base and you're beyond like what's needed there, then you go on to the next one. You go on to the bigger guys.
Yeah, but also too, like if you're Shopify, that's how you expand the business.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's how they're thinking about it. Like, we need to expand our business.
Any CPG out there, any CPG product out there should be offering auto ship.
100%.
It's a no-brainer.
100%.
We're going to be talking about this a lot at SubSummit this year. We have a lot of great CPG brands coming and showing up, and they're going to be talking about how they got into it, what levers they're pulling to drive that business. Because if you do it at the right frequency and the right way, people love it and they appreciate it. You make it a frictionless experience. They're going to keep doing it. So do you think, I think it's a sign to me. I see it as an indication of like
where it's
really
going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's hard to think of a type of company or brand that should not have some sort of subscription model.
Yeah.
And if you're not in it, you are behind.
Do you
think funny lately in my talks, I've been getting stumped. So normally I'll the audience will say, hey, tell me what your business is. I'll build a subscription model out of it. I got stumped a couple times.
Tell me some of the ones that stumped you.
Oh, one guy sells lights.
What kind of lights?
He sells light fixtures. Sorry.
Okay, light fixtures?
Yeah, for your home.
Well, you couldn't come up with something for that?
No, there's nothing. Go ahead.
Light bulbs.
Oh, they last 20 years? So you want to...
You told me the last time
LED light.
LED
okay, well, they last
years.
more than 2. Okay, so what are you going to put them on? Okay. Another guy
a
was...
duster product.
The other guy did LED. He does the neon light signs for businesses.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Build me a subscription model.
They stumped you?
Yes. I was like, yeah, well, you don't need one. And then, those were the couple. It was like household things are hard. Like a person that sells art was another person.
See, with art, you could do this. You could create like a digital frame that the art could rotate out throughout, and that's like a membership.
This is not digital art. This is real wall art.
So, but what if you want to change your art out every quarter?
Switch it?
You send it back and they'll send you a new one? Maybe we should have me go do the talks.
No, I think you don't know.
I would be stumped. The neon, you could change. No, I got nothing for that.
Yes. I was trying to think of something. Yeah, no.
But do you have any ideas for those, Bradley?
I think when it's creative stuff, you get a little bit more opportunity because that means some people might want to change and update things, like you said, for the art.
Yeah.
It'd be tough for the neon because that's really specific.
So,
but maybe it's a place that would do multiple different variations of that or something.
Like furniture besides the rental.
Yeah. The only other thing for the light fixture would be selling a warranty package on top of it. A lot of people do that, like the Assurion, warranties.
Regardless, 99.9% of the brands should have some sort of subscription model or membership.
99.8.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because there are 2 that stumped you.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's rare.
Rare
for you to admit defeat.
Yeah.
You've grown since you've left the podcast.
I just...
Nope, just kidding. Take it back.
Just realized there are some you can't build off of.
You admit that you were defeated, and then it says you don't admit you're defeated.
No, not defeated. Nobody can defeat me.
Speaking of defeat,
drop your business in the comments. We'll build a subscription model.
We'll build a subscription model. Speaking of defeat, the streaming wars. Oof. It's heating up out there.
Is it? I don't even know.
Netflix extends its lead. Like, they're just on this upward trajectory. The password sharing thing, who did you cut off from your Netflix account?
I don't even know who has it.
Got to be some people.
For sure. So there's 6 profiles. I don't know who has it.
It doesn't force them off yet?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I also haven't logged into Netflix in a minute.
So Disney has lost customers, but gains ground back. They've got a price hike, so they're
Didn't Disney just buy something? Yes, they just bought something.
Bradley, do you know?
Yeah.
Disney bought something?
Yes, they bought some new something.
Not that I know of.
Google Disney buys.
Or just Disney acquisitions. List of acquisitions.
I'm telling you, it's pretty big news. Just happened.
I'm doing it to Disney buys.
Well,
they buy Fortnite?
Oh, yeah, they bought Fortnite.
Disney and Epic Games
they bought Fortnite.
A collaboration. Disney buys $1.5 billion equity stake.
Oh, about equity stake.
Epic Games.
Yeah.
That is big.
I told you. They're putting the Disney characters in the game now.
Yeah, that's big.
Well, they did that.
Little, imagine Stitch running around.
There's 100 IPs that are in Fortnite. That's not necessarily. I think the bigger thing is the stake because there's every IP under the sun's in Fortnite in terms of characters.
That was last week.
Yeah, it just happened. I'm on top of the news. Actually, no, somebody told me.
Disney buy Epic Games. Buy an equity stake in Epic Games alongside a multi-year project.
So they just bought a stake in it. They don't acquire the whole game.
Right. But still, that's big. Epic Games, Fortnite's huge.
There's subscriptions there, I'm sure. Fortnite should have a subscription.
They do.
Fortnite.
They do have a subscription.
It's not. It's Battle Pass.
You play Battle Pass.
Yeah, Battle Pass isn't necessarily inherently recurring. You can get it every month, but I don't think there's a recurring. Hey, you're just gonna.
No. I was paying for Fortnite every month.
It just auto,
and didn't find it out till a year later.
That's just to play the game.
No, it's for the Battle Pass, and you get skins
and cosmetics,
points every month, and stuff like that.
Oh, Battle Pass is specific to Fortnite.
Yeah.
There's Battle Pass on a lot of games, but all the Battle Pass I don't do it a
Fortnite
ton,
needs their
but
own.
like Halo, it's not a recurring thing.
What?
You have to buy it every time.
It's the Battle Pass.
Oh,
thing.
it's custom.
He's saying all games have that type of thing.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's theirs.
have that.
But Fortnite's
that
called
formula.
Battle Pass.
Correct.
How much is it a month?
I think I was like $20 or something.
Oh, why not?
Either way, what happened?
Why isn't Fortnite at SubSummit?
We're working on Epic Games.
Epic
We're
Games,
working
yeah.
And Nintendo and
It looks like it's
Nintendo will be there.
Nintendo signed up for hosting.
$10.99.
Yeah.
For
Okay, so $10. Yeah.
'Cause I think they could have a 6 subscription.
I remember logging into Microsoft account and looking at like my billing profile. I was like, Fortnite every month being charged. So I was like, oh, Logan,
Let him play.
just click the A button and just acknowledged it. So we since locked that down. Look, I think, in Roblox too, it's interesting. Like, Generation Alpha is driving a lot of interesting things here in terms of what games they play, what they subscribe to, how they play them. And these can change almost overnight sometimes too. So like the Epic Games thing could be a big thing for Disney right now, but 2 years from now, it could be nothing. It could be worthless if everybody moves off the platform. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't think it's happening, but it's possible. So, I don't know. It's interesting. Do you think Netflix is here to stay? Like, do you see Netflix ever declining and going away? Feels like every year we have this renewed worry about them.
No. As long as Netflix keeps coming out with the original series and exclusive content that can only be on Netflix, they will not go anywhere. They were also they were first to market on this, right? Mm-hmm. So as long as they keep having that exclusive content and they're continuously investing in it, they're not going anywhere. People are attached to shows, TVs, movies still. That's been for hundreds of years. Or I don't know, 100 years. But
close.
No, I don't know if there's another season of Stranger Things, but I'm going to be watching that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm excited for the next House of Dragon to come out. Mm-hmm. I have to have HBO Max I cannot watch it anywhere else. I'm stuck with HBO Max.
Do you ever cancel any of your streaming services?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not easy. But I canceled a bunch of subscriptions I had on my iPhone because it was so easy to go into Apple and click subscriptions and just cancel them.
Yeah.
It was so easy, right? It's actually why it makes Truebill pretty easy in some cases. But I probably have Peacock, Paramount, HBO Max, Netflix, Apple TV, and is there another one? Because I think I have them all.
You probably, yeah.
And I have not canceled one of them.
You probably for sure have them all. But why? What do you mean it's not easy?
I have them.
You log into your Netflix account
and
you just click cancel.
Yeah.
You know why I don't cancel? Because my fear is all my shows that I've watched and half watched and all the data, it's we recommend this to you.
That's why you keep it?
I'll lose all that.
Well, I don't think. I mean, Netflix is just a nice to have when you want to use it for a cup of coffee a month.
But it all starts to
2
add
cups
up.
of coffee. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm the best customer a subscription could have.
No, I am too. I don't cancel any of them. I keep them all.
I should cancel Paramount and what's the other one? Peacock. Those should be canceled.
Yeah.
It's I'm never checking those. But if I want to watch a movie, I check Netflix.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Do you think you'll ever cancel your Amazon Prime membership?
Impossible.
Never, right?
Impossible.
Yeah.
Their LTV's got to be 400 years.
Yeah. Bradley, do you ever cancel?
I will usually. Here's
your
the thing.
streaming services?
Here's the deal. I haven't needed to because they were all shared, and so I didn't. Netflix wasn't on my credit card, and so now I don't have it. So I basically canceled it in my head because I have not resubscribed. I haven't had to actually cancel anything that I've been subscribed to. I haven't felt the need to because it was worth my time.
Yeah.
What did Netflix do? They got rid of all sharing?
I mean, for the most part, they cracked down on password sharing. So if they see your account logged into multiple IP addresses, they'll say do you want to get somebody off your account?
How do they know what the A one is? The first one, the main one is.
I think they see the main logins from it. They probably look at that.
What if I go to log into mine and you're not the main because somebody else has been using mine more? I just get bumped off.
Probably that's what. I don't think they bump you off. They just politely say, at least what I've seen is do you can set up separate accounts for your people for an extra whatever dollars a month, and then I say no. I peeled my parents off just because
what if you keep saying no?
I think eventually it will stop the other locations.
No. See, it's a trick. They pull the bluff card on you. Now that I think about it, I think I did see that come up, and I said no too.
Yeah, but I bet after a while,
bluff.
I don't think it's a bluff.
It's a bluff.
I mean, or they just straight up cancel you.
It's a bluff.
It's not a bluff. I'm telling you, like look at a certain.
How many people are
frequency.
sharing with yours right now?
Nobody. I peel my parents off. Occasionally, Taylor logs in.
I'm not
I don't
peeling
have enough
anybody off. I'm
frequency.
going to prove you that it's just going to keep running.
Fine, you get them to log in every day, and you log in every day. Let's.
I'm going to log in every day. I'm going to just keep going as I'm going, and it's never going to tell me to reduce my number.
I think you're totally wrong.
Well, if it goes a year, then you owe me.
Then I owe you. Okay, fair. Hey, by the way, it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, thanks, man.
I got something for you. So
No, you did it.
I didn't bring
Did
it
you
in
do
here.
something nice for your wife?
I did. I helped her find a shirt for my son this morning in a moment of panic.
That was nice.
Yeah,
So when you're married for 10 years, it all just goes downhill.
15 years.
You still got to date. You still got to date.
We
Paul.
do.
All right, good.
So speaking of date, last podcast we talked about the Applebee's date night subscription that they rolled out. Sold out immediately. I tweeted about it, and Chillis replied, "We have 3 for $10.99 every night." So here's what I want to ask you.
What'd you reply? Because I would have had a sick one.
I said, at Chillis, you always have me at molten chocolate cake.
Oh,
I love their molten chocolate cake.
it would have been
So-
better if Applebee's replied and said something like, "Yeah, but our food's better."
That's your sick comeback?
No, I'm just.
Yeah, but our food is better.
I would have. They're based.
They need to be more savage, like Wendy's.
Yeah,
Wendy's is so savage.
Yeah, like they were like, yeah, like. I mean,
Okay, so let's do this.
it could have been like, yeah,
Your comebacks are
who
terrible.
wants to eat cardboard for $10? I don't know. I would have came back with something. They basically were saying like, yeah, that's great by Applebee's, but we're always giving something for this
Yeah.
price.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's have some fun with this because clearly, like Chili's, I think Chili's will pay.
By the way,
attention to
I
this.
like both places. I mean,
I know,
I haven't eaten either one in years, but I'm sure they're good.
So you love them. So listen, I eat at Chili's. Chili's is more my go-to than Applebee's, only because like I love that molten chocolate cake. What would you do for a Chili's date night subscription, or what would you do for a Chili's subscription?
I haven't been there. I don't even know. Okay, what would I do? I haven't been there in so long. What's the value prop here? It's got to be some kind of value prop. You know what? For you, it'd be like free molten cake every time.
Free molten chocolate
You would-
cake.
you would
If
sign-
Chili's.
If Chili's
go.
subscription
You'd
gave
subscribe
you
in a
free
minute.
molten cake every time you went to dinner there, you would sign up.
I'd sign up in a heartbeat, and I would die if that was a thing. I would lose my mind, and I would love that.
Your family would hate you because you'd be eating at Applebee's every other day.
No, Chili's.
Chili's.
Is there something to say about customization like that? Or
What
does
do
it
you
get too diluted with the back end networking stuff like that? If you get to pick, like in your credit card, I get
Pick
to,
your
I
perk?
get to literally pick, whether it's groceries
good
or
idea.
whatever like that.
Yeah.
Is there anything to say about that?
Maybe.
So, like, if Chili's is giving you as part of your
Get to
membership,
pick your
every
a dessert
month.
that you like, yeah.
pick
or
my
something like that.
dessert or grab and goes.
Yeah. Or is that too limiting? So I guess
They
that,
do a
I
lot
guess
of-
it's how you frame
You
it.
know, they got the whole carry out going on. So, like, yeah, what if every month you could pop in for a free carry out dessert? Well, it wouldn't be free. I'd be like part of the membership. But they want people to come in. They want you to
Yeah.
eat the food in. They want you to go to the bar and get drinks.
So like you could do like, so I bet you that those places have a decent happy hour. Do they?
Yeah, I think so. But Chili's is even more like we have 3 for $10.99 every night.
I know, but I'm saying, do they have decent happy hours? I have a theory here.
Yeah, sure.
Do they do all those places do like a 4 to 6 happy hour and drinks?
Let's say yes.
Okay. As part of the membership, your happy hour is extended an hour.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. Yeah, extend the happy hour.
I dig that. I dig that a lot. We haven't
He's
seen it
back.
anywhere.
He's back.
He's back.
Can't stump this man now. You stumped,
Yeah.
you stumped him before.
So
He's
you
unstumpable.
extend the happy hour. That keeps them there an extra hour, which gives you more possibility for them to buy
Yeah.
more food, buy more apps, and more encouraging more people to go to the happy hour there.
Cooper's Hawk is really successful with their
Man,
membership program.
that's the A+ move.
The A+ move.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Chili's or Applebee's, if you take that deal, that idea, you need to be at SubSummit or you're gonna have big problems. I don't know. What
extending the happy hour. But these guys do 3 for $10.99 every night, right? So they're saying you don't need a date night subscription. You can get it anytime.
well,
like-
what else is included in the date night subscription?
Well, included like for whatever dollars every month, you could stop in and get like 2 items off their food menu. There are a couple things in there.
Well,
but
yeah.
but like remember before we talked about like Olive Garden, what
Yeah.
their like Primo Vino membership include bottles of wine and stuff like that. I feel like they could partner with like local breweries, and you could get like a little 6-pack of beer to go or something.
No.
Couldn't there be something with that?
No.
Never mind.
But I think that what do you get? What's the 10 for $10.99 deal? You get to pick 3 items for $10.99.
Yeah, something like that.
Like, no, I need to understand what is the Chili's 3 for $10.99.
Hang on, Chili's.
Like, is this an app, a meal, and a dessert for $10.99?
3 for me. It's called on the Chili's menu. It is our 3 for me value meal starts at $10.99. Is perfect for any mood and any time. Choose your beverage, appetizer, and entree, or spice it up by adding a classic margarita.
All for $10.99.
All for $10.99.
That's like cheaper than going to Taco Bell now.
Yes, 1,000% true.
So,
yeah,
like, they're just desperate, killing margins.
Yep.
They got to come up with a better plan.
You think they're killing? Wow, dude, you can get a 6-ounce sirloin in there?
Oh, man, I just said I bought a cheesy gordita crunch and a chicken quesadilla and a drink from Taco Bell. It was like $17.99.
Wow. What?
Yeah.
Jeez, oh Pete, good thing you're rich.
What?
$17.99.
You keep saying that.
Oh, this is $16.99 here. Oh, it starts at $10.99. Okay, interesting. So, like, I think.
So, what is Applebee's deal?
Dude, you could get a sirloin for more than the crappy Taco Bell.
I don't know. Cheesy gordita crunch is bomb, and it's probably better tasting than that sirloin steak.
It's debatable. You know, I went to Morton's last night, and they like,
who's rich now?
This is with my buddies, and they like over-seared. They didn't sear the steak, and they sent it back, and then they overcooked it. Then we sent it back, and then it was like raw, and then we just declined the steak altogether. You just declined the steak.
Got to order steak medium. It's the only way to eat it.
Morton's a steakhouse. Come on.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, you should be able to go. You should be able to go more rare at a place like that.
They would never do that to somebody like me that walks in.
Not at Chili's. Not at Chili's. So here's my perfect Chili subscription. Let me tell you what my perfect Chili subscription is. Every month I get, first of all, it costs $10 a month.
Okay.
No, $25 a month.
You can go to $29.
It's a date night, and I get 2 meals.
$29.
2 of the $10.99. You think 29?
Yeah, we already did this there. We already did this analysis at the
No, but like
days.
I understand that, but like these are like $10, $11 normally, so I'm gonna get 2 of those, and I'm gonna get a free dessert and discount on future purchases.
It's like I hope they don't put you in charge of putting that together.
Then you tell me your perfect.
The perfect subscription would be along the lines of $25 a month. You get 2 $10.99s. You get a free dessert, and you get an extra hour and happy hour at all times.
Extra hour, happy hour is extended
by 1 hour.
By 1 hour. I think you should go 2 hours.
And no, you go 1 hour, and it's a special card you show to the bartender.
Now and then people are going like, "What's that?"
Yeah,
like,
what's
that's
that?
a happy hour card.
And they're like, "Happy hour's over, except for him."
Yes, Chili's. This is it. That's it. You need to do that. $10.99 every night is great, but we think this is the way to go.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, now that we've solved all of Chili's business model challenges,
we should buy stock. Do they have stock?
Buy stock at Chili's
because it's about to go up.
I don't know who owns them. They're owned by a larger conglomerate. Look, we got time. Bradley, we have time for name that subscription.
Yes, we do.
Brought Chris George back for it.
Yes, I think we should name that subscription. Real quick, I want to throw my hat in the mix. Something just popped up for me that might be interesting. I wasn't able to put on the prep sheet because it's very new.
Very new.
Looks like insider reports are saying that Xbox is going to announce tomorrow that they're bringing their exclusive games to every platform. So now you'd be able to play
on PlayStation.
I saw Halo on Nintendo or Halo on
like Xbox is going under. Right? They're going to kill their thing.
No, this is a pivot. This is a pivot, and I can tell you exactly why.
Xbox is dead.
No, it's not.
Here's the pivot, and they've been doing this slowly already because they were for the past few years, every Xbox exclusive was on PC, which is also, I mean, it makes sense. It's Windows too, but still, they're both Microsoft. But they continue to invest in Game Pass. Yeah. There is no world I see within 10 years where you can't do the Game Pass app on Nintendo Switch.
Game Pass is
on
an
your
absolute
phone,
winner.
Game Pass on your Nintendo, Game Pass on PlayStation.
They should be at SubSummit.
And that's going to be, so to me, that just screams that's what they're pivoting
But
to.
think about it. Why would I buy an Xbox? I'd rather buy a Sony PlayStation because I can play all the Sony PlayStation games and all the Xbox games.
Well, exactly. And
But
I
they don't
think
make
that just
money on the
means that
hardware.
they're and
don't care.
they've been honest about that. And
Yeah.
so that's why and it's been a long, trend of this, but they're pivoting away from physical consoles.
Hey, remember the leaked doc from the Activision trial?
Yeah, they did have a console.
They did.
Yeah.
But did they suggest this in there? Was that in their roadmap?
I don't think so, because this
that's
feels
a
like it blew.
Fake leak.
Well, or it just didn't get leaked, but so much got leaked. It's like, how would that have not even been in
Fake
there?
leak.
No, it is interesting though, because you're right, that wasn't in there. So
This could be new.
Remember when they leaked that information about you, Paul?
Yeah. We kept
Change your whole-
we don't need to bring that up.
kept it under wraps, baby.
Change your whole life.
So anyway, I just thought that'd be interesting. I think there's definitely move more towards Gamepass, just more evidence for that. But with that said, I think it is time for another. I never get to do this by myself.
You are doing
I'm
it.
doing it. Name that subscription.
What happens?
Yeah. Name that
So
subscription.
is he saying the questions and we have to guess first between me and you?
Name that subscription is brought to you
Yep, I
by
will.
The Worst Subscription. Do you like bratwurst delivered right to your home, fresh in your hand?
How much you guys
hot
paying
and
for
ready
that?
for dinner? Then check out theworstsubscription.com today.
How much are you guys paying for that?
We are not paying for that. Do you know The Worst Subscription has been taking off? This is going to be your greatest regret not
I
investing.
never got asked to invest in it.
No,
What do
you
you mean?
declined
We
it.
have video evidence. Of
That
you
was
then.
all acting.
You said you weren't
I
doing
wasn't
it.
for Paul.
That was forceful. You paid you $50. I would have
Just
given.
wait. Hey,
I'll
wait
give
for
you
the.
200 to kick him out right now. I'll give you $200 to kick him out.
Just
Careful,
wait.
we
Listen.
might do it. Is this a bidding war? I'll take Paul.
At
What's
the
your?
cube, at the it's not a bidding war. I'm your investor, your lead investor.
I will double his investment.
So listen, at the Q Boards this year, you're going to get a Where Are They Now update on where the Worst Subscription is at.
Mhm.
Oh, amazing.
And people will learn just how
Do
successful
we have
it's
any
been.
subscribers?
It's
Oh.
massive,
Oh,
dude.
we have
It's
subscribers, all right.
massive.
Jeez,
So-
just by that response, I have no interest in investing.
All right, here we go. Let's get started on name that
So
subscription.
wait, we're going to war, me and you?
No. We do it together. We got to name it.
Like we're on the same team or we're against each other?
You act like we've never played this before.
No, you only asked me the questions when I played.
No, so, so
Bradley
it's
asked us
me.
both. We
Oh,
do it
so
together.
now it's
We
a new
collaborate.
rule.
I'm
So,
asking
yes.
it, and you guys are working together to
Oh,
answer.
okay.
But you want to compete? Want to see who gets it first?
I don't know.
All right. Whoever gets it first gets the most points.
No. We'll be on the same team.
Okay. But we're also on the same team.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, set one. Here we go. Incorporated in London in 2010, launched in 2012, is now headquartered in Santa Monica, California. Not much there, just the location. Made an estimated $235 million in 2022. Is now released.
235 million
$235 million.
top line revenue.
Top line revenue.
In 2022. It has not released further financial information. Has received $320 million in cumulative funding since launch.
Whoa,
Mhm.
320 million in funding.
It has 500 employees, 3.3 million subscribers, and has not been nominated for a Cube Award yet. So just to go over,
I got it here.
in Santa Monica, 235 million in 2022, has received 320 million in funding for
You know
500 employees, 3.3 million subscribers.
Let's talk about it. We need to think about something that started in London and came here. That's the first biggest clue.
Incorporated in London.
Mm-hmm.
Launched in 2012, though. Incorporated in London in 2010. Launched in 2012. Based out of Santa Monica. 3.3 million subs. When I say Santa Monica, I think like FabFitFun is there.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be
Can't be
them.
them.
They don't
That's-
have 3.3
I don't think they're
million
3.3
subs.
million subs.
We also don't know category. It's
Three-
got to be a digital subscription. It's not physical.
320 million in funding. That's a lot of money.
Wait a minute.
It's almost $500 million.
I know who it is.
235 million in revenue.
Harry's Razors.
Ooh, is it Harry's Razors?
No, just kidding.
What? You are the worst.
No, it's not Harry's
It
Razor.
could have been Harry's Razors. That's the thing.
You should.
I've never done that before. That was so exciting.
The excitement on
Did
my
you guys?
face.
Yeah, me
the
too.
excitement on my face. I
Oh, it's not
almost
April Fool's yet.
threw my laptop.
Why?
No,
because
That
you're
is
that
not
happy
very
we got it
safe.
in that fast.
Yeah. I was
So here's my
Only
thing.
I
Like, that's
get
worth
one
a
of
new
those
laptop.
every.
I did think the 3.3 was high, but here's the thing. Hold on. 235 million in revenue. Divide that by 3.3 million. That gives us a
There
price
you
point.
go. Well, kind of.
using math.
235, right?
$71 a month, roughly. Dude, 3.3 million subs a lot. What are you doing? I got a feeling it's got to be a digital subscription.
No. 235 million divided by 12.
Oh, it's how much?
19 million. 19 million over 3.3 million is $5.75.
It's cheap. It's digital.
Yeah, it's some sort of digital subscription. It's like $6, $5-6.
Are we ready to move on to
No,
the next set?
we're
No.
not.
Okay.
There could be additional
should've-
purchase stuff on
I
there,
should've
so
done that.
it could be more. Boy, this is it's like a workout subscription, but why do you need that much in funding for what you
Acquisition?
have there? It's not Fight Camp.
No.
Fight Camp didn't raise that much. Not Peloton. Peloton, 500 employees. That's not enough. They have way more employees than that. I think they're based out of New York.
Give us
too.
another.
Yeah, let's keep rolling with the clues here.
All right.
Gotta win this taco party.
Has over 70 million downloads. So you were
You're
right,
right on with
You're right
the
with
digital there. Yeah.
It is $10 a month.
Oh, that's close. We're close.
Previously mentioned 3.3 million subscribers. Has partnered with over 2,100 businesses, thus increasing its commercial customers by 250% in 1 year to support enterprise usage.
At first, one of the thoughts that came through my head was Duolingo. Duolingo has 5.8 million subs, though, so I know it's not them.
Partner with over 2,100 businesses. So it's got to be
70 million downloads.
I still
70
have a
million
couple
downloads,
more.
3.3 million subs.
It's got to be like
Duolingo has 85 million. It's not Duolingo, is it?
It is
with old
not
data?
Duolingo.
Okay.
Is it like a?
It is. I still got 2 more if you want to hear.
Oh
them.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's considered second in their industry.
Second in their industry?
Second, and is outperformed by their lead competitor by over 100 million in annual revenue. Their mission is to improve health and happiness of the world.
Is it Calm?
No,
Health and happiness.
health and happiness.
What? They're second in their industry. It's like you started thinking about like Lyft versus Uber. And then you started thinking about like Uber versus DoorDash.
Is it? It's got to be somewhere along the lines of Calm. One of those.
Workout things.
Yeah, one of those apps that's
Health and
It's like
happiness.
oh my god.
Headspace.
Headspace?
It is Headspace.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So like, what do we get for that? How many points?
Woohoo!
It took us-
10
That's
points,
10.
baby.
10
Why 10 points? So we got in the
points.
second round.
Yeah, second
Yeah.
point.
Oh.
First is 20. Second is 20. Congratulations on winning the subscription. What's it
How do
called?
you lose?
All
Name
of-
that subscription.
If you just don't get it-
Headspace edition.
By the third one, you lose.
No, you get less points, but
It's like 5 points at the third one.
yeah, congratulations to our winners.
Great
All of our
work.
winners are going to go home with a complimentary worst subscription puzzle today.
All right.
Very excited. Micro puzzle of the worst subscription logo.
Congratulations.
You want to see what it looks like? Hang on.
Yeah, I see it there. So like, I'm like back on the show and I'm getting these like guesses right. Like, it's a big deal here. That's my
Yeah,
contract.
this is
I'm asking for a bigger contract.
to show everybody this is what the worst subscription micro puzzle looks like.
So I get that. Thanks.
Yep, this is your prize. Congratulations.
Yeah, I
on
wish
winning
this was
today.
one of those really big ones that you guys had built and I could just shove it.
Just shove it off the edge.
So like,
Goes back into chaos.
I'll expect a big contract after today. Please.
we will see about that.
I would
We
assume
will see.
Calm probably was the first. I don't have that listed here.
Calm
but
might have
I
been
could
the front
see
runner on that.
Calm is the first.
Yeah.
I would think. I don't know any other one that would have been ahead of those two.
So, Chris, before we depart, any feelings of SubSummit coming up here in a couple months?
Oh, lots of feelings on something.
Okay.
No, excited, right? We've got amazing solution providers that are going to be there more and more that are signing up every day. Some really cool Shopify plugins that
Yeah.
have been introduced to that are going to be at SubSummit. the brands that are already registered in the Host and Meetings program, I've never seen. Spotify, YouTube, Nintendo. I mean, the list is just growing.
Air France, Bath and Body
Air
Works.
France, yeah.
Crazy.
It's
Soul
you know,
Cycle.
it's my favorite time of the year solely because we get to bring this community together.
Yeah.
And there's nothing that's more inspiring and fun. Talk about health and happiness. Like being at SubSummit is fun, healthy, happiness, stressful a little bit. For
all
us.
that. Well, thank you to John Roman for suggesting bringing Chris George back. Thank you to John Roman for suggesting Chris George buy us a Vision Pro headset. So very excited to receive that here in the next few days. And thanks for being back, Chris.
Yeah.
This is great. I'm glad we kicked Louis off the podcast.
Yeah, he's gone.
If you enjoyed this episode, of course, we always like comments and feedback in it. If you hear any news out there, share it with us. We love talking about these things out here in the podcast. And the absolute best thing you can do is share this with a friend. Super appreciated. Let's continue to build an amazing subscription membership and recurring revenue community. And we'll see you on the next episode.